Now let's continue with this crusade against these worthless mutts and their troubled owners. Dogs were put on this earth for one reason and one reason only: to eat. They are designed by nature to be obsessed with food. They are designed to be more concerned about food than they are their own safety or anything else in the world. The reason these mutt lovers believe their dogs are in love with them is because they are misinterpreting the dog's obsession with food as love for them. There is nothing on earth more important in a dog's mind than food. They can obtain a new master each week and bond with each new master the exact same way they did the previous master, as long as each new master offers the dog food. This article reads, food has the power to not only enhance a dog's ability to learn, but also help a dog overcome fear and anxiety by raising the levels of dopamine in the dog's brain and stimulating the desire to seek or move toward the food reward, rather than simply motivating the dog to eat something. Food literally changes the dog's brain chemistry. If a dog is presented with food before he reaches a high stress level in the presence of a stimulus that scares him, a positive emotional response occurs. In other words, end quote, dogs are designed by nature to be so obsessed with food that they could be in a room with what they perceive to be a threat. And they can become distracted from that threat by placing a bowl of dog food in the room with it. In other words, dogs are designed by nature to be more preoccupied with food than they are with their own safety. In the presence of a stimuli that scares him, it said, if you can turn that fear into a positive emotional state by placing food in the room as well, you can lead that stupid mutt to its own demise with food. That is the behavior of an animal whose role on this earth is to do nothing but eat dead carcasses, to be a scavenger, the scavengers that they are. They are the trash cans of the earth and nothing more. They are designed to eat, period. Now, compare this with humans. Huffington Post did an article on it last year titled, Why You Lose Your Appetite When You're Upset. Intense or imminent stress triggers the same fight or flight response. The brain produces appetite suppressing hormones and glands pump out adrenaline to put eating on hold so your body can devote its energy to survival. So even if the human is hungry, in the presence of a stimuli that scares us, our appetite will vanish. We are intelligent creatures designed to be preoccupied with our safety and survival first, designed to exercise intelligence on this planet, to grow and evolve this earth. Dogs' role is to simply eat dead carcasses. They are the most gutter, trashiest, worthless animals on the planet by nature. That is their only priority. Nothing confirms this to be the truth, better than the confessions of dog lovers themselves. Quote, he is seriously obsessed with food, and it's really all he thinks about all day. When he gets fed, he always inhales his food and it's gone within 30 seconds. He ends up choking on it every time, but he doesn't care. Anytime someone gets up from the table to get seconds, the dog immediately jumps up and tries to follow you. Every time he gets up, they make him go back, but nothing will ever stop him. He just determined that he's going to get some food. So, in other words, every time somebody gets up, they make him go back, but he don't ever get the message. That stupid mutt continues to get up every time somebody else gets up and follow them, thinking it's going to get some food. He continues saying it doesn't matter whether he's eaten or not. He acts the same whether he has gotten his dinner yet or if he just ate a few minutes ago. He always acts like he's starving no matter what. He has also stolen people's food several times. He is always waiting for an opportunity for someone to leave food unattended that he can get. He snatched some frozen chicken nuggets off the counter one time while I had my back turned for literally 10 seconds. And he swallowed them whole. Today, my mom wanted to watch TV while she was eating lunch and had her sandwich sitting on the coffee table in front of the TV. And she got up to go get a napkin and only walked about 8 feet away, thinking the dog wouldn't be able to get it that fast. But no, he saw the opportunity right away and went and took her sandwich and gobbled it down. Again, like I said before, these dogs watch you. And as soon as you turn your back or fall asleep, they do whatever they want to do. And it's always related to food. Either stealing food or attacking your children, which is the dog's way of eliminating competition for food. Another one reads, it's so bad that anything foodish happens, we lose all of his attention. If we open the closet where his food is kept, he'll stop whatever he's doing and run into that room. If we stop him, he'll just stare in that direction forever. Same if we feed him and don't let him eat it right away. I tried to hold him in the bed for 10 minutes with food in his bowl before I let him eat it. And I thought he was going to explode from anxiety. So that worthless, food-obsessed mutt just couldn't sit still, breathing hard, tongue hanging out, looking in all directions, like the brainless, worthless, good for nothing other than eating and shitting overgrown rats that they are. Right? They open the cabinet. They see the dog running in that room. They stop it. And the dog can only stare in the direction where the cabinet is forever. That is what she said. That mutt is obsessed with food. Nature designed them to eat, 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 eat. They are designed to keep this planet clean of carcasses and nothing else. That is why their claws don't work like cats. They can't use their claws, right? Cats can fight only using their claws. All dogs are designed to do is use their teeth, to bite and eat, to eat and use their teeth to bite other animals that come and try to take their food. So another one reads, if there's anything food related around, his eyes are glued to it and he completely freezes and he completely ignores everything. Another owner says, when there is food close, he won't listen to anything I say. I feed him the recommended by vet amount of dog food, and we go on walks and or play every day. When I try to reinforce commands and have treats in my hands or pockets, he won't do what I say. When I have nothing, he's an angel. When he's off leash and smells food that a stranger has or something that's on the ground, he won't listen to me and will follow that person. In other words, in the presence of food, dogs are totally powerless. They completely lose self-control. They lose awareness of their surroundings completely. The only thing they focus on is food. This is because eating is the only role dogs are given by nature. To eat dead carcasses, to be scavengers, to only be preoccupied with eating. They are food-driven animals, not love-driven animals, not family-driven, not companion-driven. They are too stupid. Their brains are not designed to think that way. They do not feel emotions. They have no concept or grasp of human love. Imagine yourself living in a home with a family of people, and you could not understand anything anybody ever said. Imagine you had the same obsession with food that dogs have. Now that's difficult because a dog's brain is literally designed to be obsessed with food and to put all other activities in silence. But imagine you were in the same position as dogs, right? You can't understand anything that anybody says, but it's a house full of people, right? You're basically on your own in your own little world, and you have this uncontrollable obsession with food. And this family supplied you with a constant food supply. Your entire relationship with that family would be based on food and nothing else. The only form of communication that you understand without training is food. These people give you food, and any training that takes place is done with food. Right? You will not be hostile to your master, your owner, because your owner is a dispenser of food. A mutt lover posted this meme on Facebook. She said that on the left is the dog's face when she was leaving to work, and on the right is the dog's face when she returned. And of course, these mutt lovers are so brainless, pathetic, and desperate to feel special that they interpret this as the dog's happiness to see them. No. The dog is happy to see its food dispenser. When your worthless mutt sees you, all it thinks about is food. It's time to eat. That's why it has that stupid, hungry look on its face. Obsessed facial expression with food. It's ready to eat. It doesn't wag its tail because it's happy to see your silly ass or because it loves you. It wags its tail because it's ready to eat. Again, dogs can eat nonstop. So when they see you giving attention and food to babies, they become jealous, as experts admit. Because in their mind, you might stop giving them food and only start giving food to your baby or your child. Right? In their mind, they are losing out on food whenever they see you giving food to kids and babies. Because again, they can eat non-stop. After they eat their own food, they're still able to eat the food that they see you giving your child or your baby. That is why dogs will wait until adults leave or fall asleep and attack the kids and infants. They will even attack infants when the infants are asleep. The dog does not need to be provoked by baby sounds or high-pitched noises or any of that nonsense. The motivation is to eliminate competition for food. That is exactly why dogs attack infants when they are asleep and attack children. They are food-driven animals. Their literal brain is designed to make them obsessed with food. They will eat and eat until they are nauseous and sick. Some people have to get their dog's stomach pumped because it broke into a huge bag of dog food and the stupid, food-obsessed, worthless, stinking mutt started eating and did not stop eating. I read a post on Reddit where a thief would make plans to rob a particular home. He will walk past the house days before breaking into it. And if the homeowners had dogs that would bark at him, as he walked past the home, he would give the dogs food. He said that after feeding the dogs a couple times, they would not bark at him when they saw him, because now they see him as a food dispenser. So when it came time to break into the home, the dogs would not bark. Dogs are so stupid, so worthless, and food-driven that you can completely take their minds off of defending their own territory by giving them food. In fact, the only reason they defend their territory is because there is a food source present in that territory. They do not want anybody to take their food. So when a future thief is bringing food, there's no need to worry about their food being taken, because this guy supplies even more food. That is why they will stop barking. If they were intelligent, they would bark no matter what. Dogs will adjust their behavior and lifestyle around one thing and one thing only: food. Food, food, food. Eat, eat, eat. This is exactly why humans are able to teach dogs how to perform tricks and perform tasks. You can teach dogs to sit, roll over, or anything else the dog is physically capable of doing by using food as a reward for doing it. They will adjust their behavior in any way possible for food. This should give you a better understanding of those dogs who ate their masters and continue to eat their masters when their masters die inside the home alone with them. And even though there was accessible dog food present in the reports I gave in a previous video, the dogs decided to eat their masters, and they started with the master's face, which again, dogs recognize their master's face. But once they see that you are dead and that your warm, bloody body is tastier than that dry-ass dog food, they will gladly feed on you. And every year, people die home alone with their dog and are eaten by those dogs. And it is those same emotionless scavengers, these mutts, food-obsessed, brain-dead animals that people insist that you treat no different from your own child. The insanity. I can't put it into words. These are the worst animals that humans could possibly allow into society, into our homes, glorified, projecting as worthy of a lifetime supply of free food at the expense of humans. Because they know full well that dogs can eat nonstop, that they'll be able to sell dog food on a constant basis because these worthless mutts are obsessed with food. And as long as these stupid mutt lovers are head over heels in love with these animals, they will spend their last penny on a bag of dog food. Many of them will admit that they will use their last bit of money to feed their dogs before they feed themselves. And they're proud of it. This is one of the most brain-fucked eras of human beings ever in existence. Completely brainwashed, manipulated, and exploited by a small group of highly intelligent people who would not allow that mutt within an inch of their front yard. They sit back in their mansions laughing at you idiots who interpret these dogs' obsession with food as an obsession with you. It is the perfect mind game, the perfect money maker, scam to run on a bunch of dumbass sheep. To all new subscribers, do not forget to check out Dog Free on Reddit, the best crusader community on the internet. As more and more people listen to the truth, more and more people will eventually begin to act on the truth.